exercise. Oh, this is pretty dangerous. Hey guys, welcome back to another recap. First of all, I apologize for all the noise out here. The neighbors' kids are just going crazy right now. And if you are totally new to this channel, it's probably really funny. You probably think this is like a hobo trading channel. I mean, I'm literally in lawn chairs all day. But right now I'm still at a country house. My country house till I don't know, till the Sunday. So Monday we'll be back in the office, well, quote unquote home office, and everything will be back to normal. But we had good stream quality today. The internet held out much better today, so that was really awesome. Again, it might be really loud. We got the birds screaming, we got the kids screaming. It's crazy out here. I gotta say, today I was really, I had higher expectations for today. AEMD, the lead gapper today, really came on the scanner late, and I thought, okay, well, sometimes you have these stocks coming on a little bit late, and those are the ones that really end up exploding. So I was like, maybe we'll see this one at least move. Also didn't really do too much today. Actually, U1 was somehow could have been one of the best stocks to trade today, and that was one of the lead gappers from yesterday. So overall, it wasn't really the hottest day maybe, but I actually did better today than I did yesterday, and yesterday was a much better day trading day. So, you know, as long as you kind of realize what kind of market you're in and you're being cautious, when you need to be cautious, you want to be aggressive when you want to be aggressive. That's the best thing. I mean, we had 4 trades, 2 pre-market, and then one, you know, out of the gates, a red to green move, and I was still only like, you know, up maybe 6% based on my average position size. It wasn't till that, or maybe even less, we were up like, yeah, probably less. I think only like 3 or 4%. And then you'll see in a second. And then it wasn't until that last trade, when we started having some nice breakout momentum and I got a nice little 9-minute pullback, that's when, you know, I was like, okay, here I want to get aggressive. I was really just waiting all day for something that made a little bit more sense. So today, really patience, like always, usually pulls off. Yesterday would have been better to be a little bit less patient, kind of just jump on it. But some really good trades to review today in the recap video, and also talk a little bit about kind of my swing trade, the $25,000 challenge cash account. But right now it's kind of on hold. We missed one really good entry today by like 1 cent on that account, which is a little bit annoying. Those limit orders that get, you know, miss the entry by just 1 or 2 cents are always like, just like, ah, God, how does that happen? But yeah, overall, pretty chill day. So let's get into the charts now, guys. And remember to hit that like button if you enjoy the content. If you're totally new, remember we go live every morning at 9:15 a.m. to trade the market open after reviewing the watch list. I would love to see you there, so definitely consider subscribing. I would love to have you join the growing community. It is just such a fun place and super helpful for everyone, including myself. So yeah, let's dive into the charts now, and then we'll wrap up here for tomorrow, the last day trading of the week. I'll see you guys on Friday then. Well, there we go, guys. It looks like it was a good thing that I was a little too chicken on this breakout, because it did have this nice move here, got rejected though, and then pulled back. Who knows where I would have bought the dip or the pullback? I don't know. It's so hard to say. I didn't have the big conviction behind AEMD, because the breakouts were always felt a little bit weak. And when I don't know, I can't really comment on it totally. Maybe it's going to be a big afternoon runner. I wouldn't be totally surprised on that, or like late morning, but for now, so happy I didn't enter it. U1, we were talking about this at the end of the stream. We were talking about a potential entry at 22, and right now it's halted as well. This is actually going to unhalt here at 18:01, so 6 hours back. That is 12. So right now it's 12:03 Eastern Standard Time. So you can tell here it's 18 o'clock, so 6 p.m. So this is going to open up at 18:06:43. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens here. I think it might bounce. It doesn't have any negative news, but it also shouldn't really be up in my eyes. I don't really get why U1 is up. Anyway, let's get back here. So lead gapper on the day, or at least, you know, right now, AEMD 200% gapper pre-market came out very late here. But then it just came out with a bunch of news, just one news catalyst after another. 8.5 million float, I think I said that. U.S. medical device company, they had an FDA Corona COVID-19 supplement approval. They had a midday morning, another approval for something going on here. So there was just hemo purifier. So just a bunch of news kind of coming out pre-market and during the day, but all like later pre-market. So sometimes we'll get news in the afternoon of a trading day, and that starts getting priced in on the extended hours. This one came out very late, so it didn't have that kind of time to price it in. That's why it ran up so fast. So right now, maybe, it had the nice run up first leg, it's consolidating, and now it's going to get ready for a big second leg to the upside. So I could definitely see that. It's just been very tricky to trade AEMD, so I didn't really trade it all morning. At first I was like, okay, this could be a really nice red to green move. We're going to have, let's actually see here. Let's pull back a little bit further. Actually, I wish I traded the 3.5 here. I think this one could have been possible. We were watching this candle pull back right here to 50 roughly, and then instantly ran up here 20%. That would have been such a nice way to start the day. Then we had a quick pullback here to the 9-minute EMA, bounced back up again. Could have took some profits in this area. Had another pullback below 9-minute EMA, moved up higher. I mean, we could have done trading here consistently. It's just very spotty, and you could also get a flash pullback. I don't know. I wasn't super excited. If you bought the breakout here, you would have been up like 5% before a giant crash to the downside, 25%. So it would have been possible to make money on it. You just had to be very, very quick. And honestly, with TOS, I don't feel so our trading platform, ThinkorSwim, I don't feel that comfort for quick trading. I just sometimes it's like glitch, and then you don't even know if you get an entry sometimes. So I've had multiple times where the price goes below my limit order, nothing happens. I'm like, okay, whatever. I remove my limit order. I'm like, that was really weird. And then boom, 30 seconds later, it's like, boom, here's your P&L, you're in the trade. So rushing the opening bell here, quick trading, I don't know, TD Ameritrade is not really built for, or ThinkorSwim is not really built for quick day trading. It's possible, but it's not ideal. That's just kind of my whole thoughts on this. AEMD had a nice little rally here. This was like a 20, 30%, 25% move. I bought the 9-minute pullback here, and I sold instantly on the break back above VWAP. This was a very, very quick trade, but I got exactly what I wanted here. I was waiting for this break here at 286. This was the high of the last candle. I wanted to see that break, and as soon as we got the break, I sold. That was kind of my goal. Let's see what else. I was waiting for a pullback here, bigger pullback around $3. We never got that. This would have been a nice little continuation. Overall, though, I was just a little bit too conservative on AEMD. I missed a lot of moves, but at the same time, I feel like that actually was probably for the better because it was just a tough trading day. U1 opened up here, and let's see what happened. Looks like 22 is acting as some support. I'd be very nervous for a break of 22. I think if it breaks 22, we could have a very quick pullback, maybe another halt. I don't know. It depends how many limit orders are there. But for now, VWAP bounce looks like it's taking place. So I think this could be a really good trade. You'd already be up 5%. I'd probably be walking away from this trade very quickly. I wouldn't be hanging around too long. But I don't see this thing just randomly dropping unless it comes out with like a shares offering, something like that, direct public offering news or something like that. I mean, I think this one probably is going to do pretty well. By the end of the recap, we could check it one more time. It's already up 8%. Yeah, I mean, I probably should have done this trade. It was pretty obvious. We called it out like an hour or two ago, or maybe not an hour or two, maybe like 45 minutes ago. Okay, let's get back on track. So today was a pretty decent green day. Nothing to like blow away for the fact that I'm using the margin account today, the unlimited account. But I'm still using smaller position size. I'm still trading with about $1,000 per trade. Ideally, I want to be trading with $2,000. So in my mind, I'm doing max position size 2,000 and then half position size 1,000. That's kind of what I'm doing in my mind right now. But you can see here, I actually do still have position size just naturally. So 300 times 3, 11. That's basically 933 bucks. Here's another one, 500 times 2, another $1,000 trade. What else? Here's a third trade, 300 times 3, so $900 trade. You can see these trades are very, very small. Overall, 500. This one's a little bit bigger. This is like we're getting in the like $1,200 category, maybe $1,300 on this one. So that was probably my biggest trade on the day. Luckily, it was also my best trade on the day. So that was pretty sweet. End of the day, $105. Again, nothing blew away, but it wasn't a red day on a day where I feel like it was very choppy. So I'm not complaining. Let's quickly talk about some of the trades. I mean, not too much to talk about, but AESE and then HUSN were the two pre-market trades. AESE This one gapping up 65% pre-market, 2 million float, U.S. entertainment companies with a kind of a weird catalyst about opening esports arena on the 25th because of coronavirus, kind of settling down a little bit. But I don't know. I just felt like it was a pretty nonsense kind of reason to be up like 90% pre-market. It was up 60% at first, and then 90% by the time it opened up. This was actually kind of depressing because I bought this pullback here. It was almost perfect, and then it runs 20%. I sell basically into the first candle that just breaks this high. So this sell was way too quick. I should have gave it a little bit longer, especially because big volume kind of was popping up here. So kind of I don't know. Yeah, we had one more trade here. This was another nice little green trade, red to green move. This was my second green, or this is my third trade on the day. Very simple move. Basically had 3 red candles in a row. I'm pulling back about 7%. I bought the pullback here near big support at 303. Pretty straightforward. We pulled all the way down to 297, and then we had a nice little pop here. So I got like about 10 cents a share on this one. Again, nothing blow away. Maybe about like 4% profit on that one. But it was what it was, and I was pretty happy with it. The rest of the day, I don't know. EAES kind of sold off a lot, and I wasn't really that interested in it. Maybe if it breaks above 288 or something like that, I'll start looking at it again. Maybe break above 3, which it could. I mean, look, it's really kind of gaining a little bit of, it's holding the highs okay, but there's no volume here, so I have no reason why I want to trade it at the moment. Let me think about this here for a second. What was that another one? HUSN. This was actually one of our lead gappers on the day, 230% gapping pre-market, but there was no catalyst here. It had a nice float of 7.6 million. Chinese capital markets company. I don't know. I didn't really get why this one was up so much, so I was very careful with it. I did want to trade it pre-market, though, as I thought we might break above VWAP. I got this nice 9-minute EMA pullback. We had a nice little breakout here. Problem with this one is I bought too soon, and then it kept on pulling back, and I kind of got chopped out here on this red candle. I was like, uh-oh, this looks like it's going to break $2, and when $2 was getting chipped away, I sold into it, and then it did break $2. So at least I only took a 5 cents loss here. But the annoying part is it actually was a green trade at the end. So, we lost $25 on this trade. I was just nervous that I was going to break $2 and then, crash below 195. And all of a sudden I'd be down 10 cents, maybe even 20 cents in like 1 minute. So I was like, it's not doing what I wanted to. My thesis was wrong. I'm out of here. It was that simple. U1 breaking below 22 and then had a quick bounce back up. We could be trading this thing left and right and be up already like $200 more if we just constantly traded those dips. Let's see here. So we talked about actually we talked about AEMD, and then we had that one trade. No, that we talked about. So yeah, the first AESE, we had the 2 trades on that one. Then we talked about the HUSN trade, and then we talked about AEMD. So it like again, like it wasn't like the most blow away day. It was actually yesterday was a much better day, and I was much worse off yesterday based on my trading. So overall, I think I did all right today. I can't really complain at all. So I'm pretty happy. I guess I can't really complain at all. I think, obviously the biggest thing is just I used small position size. So if I was using $2,000 today instead of $1,000, it would have been more like a $200 day. So over the next weeks, I'm going to start increasing my position size. I'm going to go from like $2,000 max to $3,000 to $4,000 to $5,000. And then within a month, we should be probably trading at $5,000. And then we're kind of constantly going to be editing from there. Obviously, I don't want to grow too fast. I want to create also a little bit more of a buffer here. I would like to get that to $30,000. That way, I don't have to worry about, I don't know, anything extreme happening to where I can't trade or something like that. We are only $456 over that that kind of limit of, you have to have an account over $25,000. So I do want to be a little bit more careful. In terms of swing trades, I don't know. Today, usually I would have an idea of something I'd want to swing trade, and I don't really have that today. So we could just very quickly just kind of go through some potential limit orders I have, but it's nothing really too interesting. I got some limits here. Honestly, just U1 again, like this is the intraday chart on the 1 minute, and this is what the 15 looks like. We have that big support here at 22. We had a perfect bounce off of 22. I should have just listened to myself. I mean, that was a perfect move. I don't know why I didn't trade that. I don't like these stocks that get halted left and right. So sometimes I'm a little weary of those moves. But yeah, I have a limit order on this one at 5. Again, I don't think we're going to hit 5. I just kind of placed a limit order because it was a hot stock. So I was thinking if it gets a huge offering, that could be a really nice entry. I missed an entry on DGLY. This is actually really annoying. We would be up here pretty okay. We'd be up at like 8% right now. I had a limit order on this one at, my God, so annoying. At 58, 358, and guess what? We pulled all the way down to 60, 3.6. So that was a big miss. I'm actually going to go ahead and probably remove this order. I don't like the fact that now I'm kind of playing, I missed my trade. I would be taking profits already on this one. So that would have been an 8% trade. That's why I like trading kind of this IRA account, this $25,000 challenge account, which is now the $25,000 challenge account. I had IZEA. I have a limit order here at 0.45 or 0.4 something, 47. I thought at first that we were going to get like a little bit bigger of a pullback here, find some support, which we did. But I placed this one yesterday after this dip. I constantly missed these moves. So this would have been a really, really sweet move. Let's say I got this entry here at 151. I would have put a limit order probably below this resistance line at 171. So that we would have got this exit without even looking at it. That would have been pretty sweet, but again, that didn't really work out. NETE, yeah, nothing really interesting. Again, kind of missed this this entry. Just kind of missing a lot of these entries, which is a little bit annoying. So I'm probably gonna have to remove some of them. I don't like when I miss the entry and the price is kind of creeping down. I feel like I'm no longer getting that original move that I wanted, so I'm not going to stick around for it anymore. So yeah, nothing really too interesting here. So far, no trade. Sometimes you go like a week or two without getting one of these trades because it's a little conservative. I'm going to remove any one of these orders, obviously free up capital to enter a swing trade when I see one. I don't know, maybe I'll write it in Discord chat when that happens. I haven't really thought of the best system yet, but at the moment, I don't really see a swing trade that I want to jump in on. So again, that's why I'm not doing that, or else you guys would obviously know. What was that one ticker that just popped up here? Let me go quickly. Market Watch alerts just went off. AESE. Let me quickly see here. Oops, all products. No. AESE, let me pull this one up again. We had an alert that just went off on this one. So this is pulling up higher a little bit, but look, no volume. So I don't see why this one, is even something I'd want to trade. Okay, so no swing trades. Again, I just want to kind of talk about those every now and then, make sure that we're all looking at similar things, or at least, hopefully answer some questions. But yeah, right now, just being very conservative, not rushing the IRA account. When we see some good setups, when we see some hot categories come into play again, like we do every now and then, if it's, the start of maybe like how Corona started off and those stocks ran for weeks, if it's, I don't know, the protest stocks like DGLY, those were doing pretty hot for quite some time, like a week or two. Anything that comes out like 3D printers, those had such a phenomenal run for several weeks. E-cigarettes, I remember several years ago, those had a hot run. So, waiting for some hot stocks like that, or like momentum plays on a whole sector. Or something like SPCE, a hot company with news. Same goes for Beyond Meat. That one was a flyer. So just kind of waiting for those. If it's popping up everywhere and even your friend that doesn't trade stocks starts talking about it, that might be a good sign that, that's a hot momentum industry. Although by that point, it's probably already overextended. That's probably a good sell indicator. But okay, that's a different topic. All right, guys, I just kind of wanted to review a little bit here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys, if you did and you learned something. And if you want to learn more about trading, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon. I'll see you guys first thing tomorrow morning at 9:15 to review the watch list, trade the market open. I'll see you then for Friday. Till then, guys, stay safe and make some awesome trades. Ciao, ciao.